gentlemen, this is a very exciting video because I just found out, like maybe 15 minutes ago, that COD 3, my first, really my first shooter that I really ever played, and probably my favorite of the Call of Duty series, even though COD 2 is really better. I just like COD 3 for the tanks, of course. But apparently COD 3 was made backwards compatible back in September of 2016, and I had no idea. I've been sitting here thinking, when they're gonna add backwards compatibility for COD 3. And the only reason I found out, because I was checking to see if the original Halo Wars was backwards compatible, and then I saw COD 3 and I was like, what? So I'm downloading it right now, and I just thought that I just share some quick stories, and I just got some quick gameplay, because, you know, I didn't have any prepared, so I'm just gonna film out this, but basically, COD 3. Let's talk about the player count first. A few years ago, right? There were, I mean, people still play it, surprisingly. And when I played it a few years ago, there were a decent amount of games, like enough to where you would have to scroll down, like maybe 2 seconds to see all of the games at peak times, of course. And then I just recently played it like a few weeks ago, and it was like you had to scroll down maybe like for like 0.5 seconds. So it's gone down, but maybe it will get better. Of course, it was out, you know, made backwards compatible back in September, so I don't know, I guess, why I would expect it to get better. But the campaign prepared to COD 2 was not better. COD 2, in my opinion, had a great campaign. COD 3, from what I remember, had, you know, I mean, I enjoyed it, but the thing about COD 2 was I felt like you had a lot more freedom. COD 3, it was like you were always with your squad. I remember the D-Day mission on COD 2. You could basically just run around, you know, do what you want. COD 3, the maps, you know, the campaign maps, it's like more blocked off, you could say. And the multiplayer maps, in COD 2 were amazing. I remember this. I always loved the Russian. Why are these guys getting creamed? They should be equal. Okay, anyway. I always loved the Russian snow maps. I remember I was playing COD 2, right? Well, this video was supposed to be about COD 3, but I guess it's about COD 2 now. But basically, I was playing it, and like nobody really. Now this was a while ago, but nobody really plays COD 2 anymore, multiplayer-wise. So it was just me and this one guy against each other, and it was so epic in the sense that we were playing on this Russian like snow map, right? Because it was so quiet. All you could hear was like the snow and like the wind, and like every once in a while, you know, you'll hear a few gunshots off in the distance, because I guess one of us spotted the other one. But it was so epic, and just it was a great experience, something that you want to experience in any other in the more recent COD games, because the maps, you know, in COD 2 were pretty, you know, decent size. And then a final story on COD 3. I remember there was this one game where people actually, you know, like, let's see, what's the word? Oh yeah, like communicated and used teamwork. And it was pretty cool because it's like it was capture the flag and just people were actually in game chat. Whatever. And basically, each side gets like 2 tanks. Yeah. 2 Panzer IVs and 2 M4 Showmans, like E4s, because they don't look like the original Showman models, but basically we had both of those going up like one path. We had one guy with like a rocket launcher, or you know, the American bazooka, and then we just had like 3 or 4 other people just using their regular weapons, and we were like just gonna charge straight in the base and capture the flag. I don't really remember how it went, but I'm pretty sure we got the flag. But it's just that, you know, that epic teamwork, and you know, the only other card game that has tanks in multiplayer, as far as I know, is COD World at War, which I've never played. I just saw a quick YouTube video of some guy driving a tank. So yeah, this was just a kind of, I guess, a story video. Maybe I should start a new series like Splork story, kind of like how Splork talk, except this is story. I know it sounds kind of cringe, but yeah. I guess that's really all I have to talk about. It's around 6 gigs, for anybody wondering. And how I'm downloading is I put the disc, the 360 disc, in my Xbox One, because it didn't show up on like the store or just anywhere where you could just do it like that. So, but yeah. So yeah, thank you for watching, like, favorite, subscribe, and if you actually want this to kind of, if you want like a story series, just comment, and if you don't, then, you know, well, I will know that by nobody commenting, not that anybody will, of course. But, yeah, so thank you for watching, like, favorite, and subscribe, and good evening, and good night.